facing Utah. Now the starting group for Orlando. Grant is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Anderson. And it's Scott in at the small forward. Hornacek for three. O'Neal with the rebound.
Using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
It's Anderson with the drive. O'Neal inside. Defended by Foster. Grant. And there's Shaq. That's good on the assist by Grant.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
And the jam by Karl Malone.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me, that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
Shot clock at 5. D2 from Anderson. Cans the shot from the wing.
Not what they drew up, but they'll take the 2 points.
Hardaway again. Stockton. Into Karl Malone. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
And the rejection by Malone. Stockton dishes to Malone. And it's sent back by O'Neal. To the wing right side. Anderson with the ball. Picked up by Malone. It's Anderson with the drive. Here's Shaq. And he banks in the layup. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, you just can't give them that kind of position in the post.
I'll tell you what, when he gets it in that tight, he's going to bury those.
Stockton passes to Malone. No good. Pass to Scott. Finished off the break. Scott's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly. A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Orlando leading. Here's Hardaway. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
1:52 left to play in the first. Anderson outside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
Here's Malone.
Yeah, you got to be in control when you go to the rack, Kevin. You can't just run guys over.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Magic leading by 3. Passes it to Roy. And stolen by Stockton. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
Wow, and now it's just a 1-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Fantastic basketball in the open floor.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Williams. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Yeah, it really does allow your offense to flow better. When you can get out and run and get easy opportunities, then everybody gains confidence.
Here's Isley. It's deflected. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Here's Shaw. Here's Rollins. Rebound, Utah. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now Ostertag inside. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. That's tipped. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession for the Magic. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
6 on the shot clock. Top of the key. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they're doing is forcing a lot of turnovers, and that's helping them to get easy points at the other end.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Grant. Hardaway is out there with Anderson. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Scott in the small forward position. Utah leading. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
A nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
Anderson, he's checked in for Utah. And here's Stockton. He's got 5. It's blocked by Shaq. Anderson again. Stockton. Now here's Hardaway. Guarded close. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing we're seeing is great ball movement. We're seeing a lot of good offensive execution, ball movement, player movement, setting up assists.
And the Jazz making a change here. Keefe's checked in. Royal, he's checked in for the Magic. Shaw comes in for Anderson. Malone drives in. Kicks it to Foster. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Orlando making some changes. Rollins checked in for O'Neal. Turner comes in for Grant. And it's Bowie in for Hardaway. Hornacek from long range. No luck. And Orlando will come the other way. Jazz trailed by 5. The Magic making a switch here. Grant's checked in.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Stockton kicks to Malone. And blocked. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Grant. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yeah, you got that right.
Malone drives in. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
I like his tenacity getting to the basket there, even though the dunk rattled out. 99 times out of 100, you'll get the dunk or the foul.
And I'm sensing, guys, this game is really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Yeah, he's trying to take the wind out of their sails here. I mean, they're on the wrong end of a bad run. They got to sort things out.
I think things were very close to spiraling out of control if he didn't burn one there.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Rollins checked in for Orlando. And here's Anderson for three. That's good. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here is Shaw. Ostertag defending. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
11 seconds.
Here's Bowie. Defended by Anderson. Clock at 6. Rollins the pass to Bowie. Again, the Magic score.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play. They're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Now, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Royal can't get it to go.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
The pass to Isley. Anderson outside. Goes back up. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 1:06 left in the first half. Malone against Shaq. On the left block. Uses the glass to finish the layup. O'Neal's got 6 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots. That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
They get it back. Hornacek with the steal. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Misses the three.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass. Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
So for the Magic, Scotty's checked in for Royal. Anderson comes in for Bowie. Hardaway is subbed in for Shaw. Malone, good.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Right side Hardaway. Fade away. No good on that last second attempt there. Second quarter ends in a tight one. It's the Magic. They're up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Shaq is really having a good game here.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he's taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Keith is out there at Malone. Then it's Jeff Hornacek. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Foster in at the 5 down low. 5 to shoot. Hardaway for 3. And it's Hardaway again missing. Hornacek from long range. And the Jazz, another three.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the three in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
And stolen by Stockton. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Now here's Hardaway. O'Neal is screen on Stockton. Hardaway kicks to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
4 seconds on shot clock.
Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
And, of course, you look at the numbers. John Stockton with 3,265 steals over his career. Really a crazy number, averaged over 2 a game, and even in his later years, he was a threat in that regard.
Foster dishes to Malone. It's hauled in by the Magic. O'Neal's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Here's Scott. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Scott's got 7.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. So for the Magic, Royal, he's checked in for Scott. Shaw subbed in for Hardaway. And the second free throw, good. The Magic trailed by 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Royal, good. And so it's Utah here with the ball. There's the feed to Hornacek. Stockton from outside. And the shot is good. Stockton's got 8.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
Utah leading by 3. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Bowie is checked in for the Magic. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Shaw. O'Neal against Malone. Lets it go from the wing. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
16 seconds on the shot clock. 16.
And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. And the Jazz with some changes.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Grant inside. It's picked off. The dish to Anderson. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Anderson. Clock at 6. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Jazz have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Orlando making some changes. Davis comes in for Shaq, and Turner subbed in for Grant. The Magic trailed by 3. Bowie gets the bucket.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And another thing that's obviously helped them here, guys, is how hot they've been from the three-point line. They've been on fire.
Here is Shaw. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And Turner kicks to Davis. Williams passes to Anderson. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Orlando on D. On the wing, Williams. He dishes it to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Jones, the pass to Ostertag. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Williams. Shoots a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. And here we go with the Magic fast break.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Here's Isley. No good with the elbow jumper. Orlando trailing here. So on the floor for Orlando, they've got Scott. Anderson is out there with Hardaway. Then there's Grant, and it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Hardaway. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And it's tied up with that one for the Jazz. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, despite tying things up, he's still shaking his head, knowing he could have given them the lead.
Grant against Malone. Cans the tough leaner from the outside. And the Jazz lead by 2.
He made that one tougher than it had to be. Didn't really need to lean in.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Anderson's shot is off. Hardaway with the steal. Right side Hardaway. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That free throw good from Hardaway. That one misses. So it's Utah now. It's a 1-point game. Hornacek dishes to Malone. Kicks it out to Hornacek. Launches a 3. Scott pulls it in.
He just couldn't shake loose. He had the defender draped all over him.
Malone with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Malone's shot good. Jeff Hornacek really making a difference here.
He's been attacking the rim with reckless abandon. They're searching for answers. Some way they've got to figure out how to contain it.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Jones checked in for Foster. Ostertag comes in for Karl Malone. Williams, he's checked in for Keith. And Isley subbed in for John Stockton. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Passes it to Ostertag. Ripped away by Shaq.
Defensive foul. Howard Isaac. That's his third personal foul. 4th team foul.
It's stolen.
You know, that turnover right there isn't typical of the performance he's turned in today. In fact, that's his only turnover of the game. He's done a really good job taking care of the ball.
Defensive foul.
That's not his shot at all. Way too far beyond his range.
Here's Shaq at the line where he struggles. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Foster's checked in for Jones. Malone comes in for Ostertag. Keefe is checked in for Williams. And Stockton subbed in for Isaac.
Nick Anderson.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might hurt. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
At the line for your Jazz.
Checking out the game Karl Malone is having. He's got 11 points and 2 rejections. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Oh, the blocks, the rebounds, it's incredible what he's done here.
Now here is Hardaway. And it's blocked. And they get it back. Just 3 to shoot. It's Anderson with the drive. And that one's good. Utah leading. And the Jazz call time here. Jones checked in for the Jazz. Anderson comes in for Keefe.
Anderson.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And here is Hardaway. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Stockton. Malone down low. Grant on him. Some solid defense from Grant. He lobs it up. The alley-oop from Penny, right on the money.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Hardaway, no good.
He's just been ice cold. I mean, he cannot find the range.
Malone.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line. That's on Shaq.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped.
And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front. It went in, but I still don't like that shot, Kevin. Right now, you need to massage the clock as well as the scoreboard.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Boy, that was a tough one because if that goes down, you tie the score.
And you know they wanted it to go down. They put together a nice run. That would have tied.
Hornacek kicks to Malone. Throws down the alley-oop slam. And it's a tie ball game.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. A clear look for Hardaway. So 4 quarters, not enough. And we're getting set for the jump ball to start overtime. Tip-off goes to Orlando. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. And so in the game for the Magic, Hardaway is out there with Anderson. Then there's Grant. Then there's Royal. And it's O'Neal in at the 5, roaming the paint. Royal. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by the Jazz. Malone's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hornacek for 3. And the shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 1.
I thought the defense really kind of slacked off there. He's going to drill those threes when he gets a good look.
Royal, the pass to Anderson. To the paint. And stolen by Stockton. Hardaway with the steal. Rebounded by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Hornacek kicks to Malone.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
That sequence, I don't think Clark could have been executed any better.
Stupendous feed.
Boy, I hope we see a few more of those.
And stolen by Stockton. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Well, I bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie. Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Anderson right side. Another 3 for Nick Anderson.
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shot to take the crowd right out of it.
Well, they've done that for sure.
They sure have. And that shot right there had a huge effect on this crowd.
Hornacek from long range. Leases one from 3.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Hardaway passes to Roy. And here's Anderson from the arc. Nick Anderson knocks down the 3.
Incredible back and forth action. The crowd going crazy. 1 minute, a three-pointer on one side of the floor, and then boom, they come right back and bury a triple of their own.
Pure white-hot intensity, guys. A perimeter bomb fest right now.
Anderson can't get that one to fall. The drive by Malone. A thunderous dunk by Malone.
And they're getting that lead way up there now. And it should be a stroll to the final whistle from here.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'll be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Scott. It falls. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
Utah calls timeout. They're leading by 1. We've got 13 seconds left in the first overtime. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
That's his second personal foul. Second.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. 3 minutes gone now here in overtime. To tie it up. Got it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Hornacek for three. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And Orlando has possession. Hardaway again. Stockton. Left side, Hardaway. Pass to Shaw. 6 on the shot clock. Into Shaq. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Malone. Stockton kicks to Hornacek. Hardaway with the steal. To take the lead. And that one's good. And the Magic lead by 2. And the jam by Karl Malone. There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go, Clark, right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Got sloppy in a close game. You have to take advantage of every opportunity.
Anderson, he's checked in for Shaw.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
And Malone with the stuff.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done. Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
I'll tell you what, that is going to be an alley-oop we'll see on the highlight reel the next few days. Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Here's Scott. Ball's knocked loose.
That's just a big-time play. Huge play that time. Did they ever need that steal? Big-time play.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Orlando trailing here. Hardaway dishes to Grant. Back to Hardaway. Anderson outside. Can't get the three to fall. And it's Utah's ball. Foster passes to Malone. Malone right side. Hornacek outside. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Anderson. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock.
Overtime has become do-or-die time. An empty possession here, and I think they're finished.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Stockton kicks to Anderson. Outside for Stockton. Back to Anderson. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Utah calls timeout. chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Again, we are tied up as time runs out. And we'll go to a third overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to overtime basketball in what has been a tremendous battle so far. With Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We're going to keep this one going. Here's Hardaway. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. Hardaway no good on the free throw line. Utah trailing here. Hornacek for three. The offensive rebound. Anderson dishes to Stockton. Here's Malone. Another shot. And Anderson kicks to Malone. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Jones has got it all tied up now for the Jazz. Here are the Magic now. Hornacek against Anderson. Out to Hardaway. He feeds it to Scott. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Anderson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
It's tipped. Stolen by O'Neal. Hardaway passes to Grant. Over to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Left side Hardaway. And Jones over to help. Feeds it to O'Neal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
And Utah making a change here. Foster's checked in. Anderson's shot is off.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Now here's Shaq. Grant kicks to Scott. 6 to shoot. Anderson outside. Shoots the three. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
Here's Hardaway. John Stockton making his last shot. Hardaway, no good.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
And up the court come the Magic.
That was wicked!
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Keefe is checked in for Anderson. Stockton dishes to Hornacek. Here's Keefe. Nice D from Scott.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there. Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
Here comes Penny Hardaway. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And the Jazz making a change here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's going to be it. Great work at the charity stripe. That'll close this game out.
And he's able to get it back. Keefe. Another miss by Utah. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. An amazing game lasting multiple overtime.
Epic, an epic battle. Both teams will rest well tonight. I mean, they gave tremendous effort in this one.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.